Hey guys, Red Leader here. I wanted to give you all a review of a new piece of gear that I got. I got the Kelty Circuit 1 backpacking tent. It will be replacing my Ozark Trail 3-person tent from Walmart, which is this huge thing here. As Knights of the Trail continue on adventuring further and staying outdoors longer, and I felt it necessary to get a tent of a more reputable quality, especially after watching a review on Outdoor Reviews, I think, on YouTube, where he put out a statement not to buy Ozark Trail tents, and he actually called the representative or customer service and asked them personally on the phone, and they said no, Ozark Trail tents are meant for only perfect weather only in your backyard. And he didn't even ask which tent, which he meant in general that all Ozark Trail tents are made for perfect weather and in your backyard only, even though they list them as backpacking tents. So I decided to jump ship from Ozark and get a Kelty. Kelty, I've researched, is a very reputable brand, and so to save weight, I've downsized from a 3-person tent, which I found to be just way more than I needed, and I got me a 1-person tent. Like I said, I got the Kelty Circuit 1, and it comes in at 4.1 pounds packed, and it also comes in at 3.7 pounds at the minimum, which I'm going to try to use. Ozark Trail 3-person tent came in at a whopping 5.62 pounds, so that's saving me at least 1.5 pounds to 2 pounds that I would be lugging around. Plus the I mean, look at this thing. It would take up a lot of room, and that's without the little pack that it came in, which would add more weight. I haven't seen any reviews really of the Circuit 1, so I'm going to try to give you the best review I can. Okay guys, we're going to unbox this thing and see what we got. Okay, right away, there is a noticeable difference between my 3-person tent in the diameter, as you can see, and the length. Also notice that the Kelty still feels pretty hefty, but I do have to keep in mind that this is everything. This is everything included. This is the tent poles, the stakes, the rainfly, and the tent itself. I kept the 3-person backpacking tent pretty much separated, and now that I think about it, yeah, the tent poles for the 3-person tent is pretty heavy there too. To shed some weight, I will probably do away with this the stuff sack that it comes in, and just use it for storing here at the house. It does feel like really really good stuff. And it does come with a instruction manual. Okay, it looks like it even comes with some nylon or whatever that material is, ties, so you can just tie it all together. And I can actually feel a noticeable difference just by removing this. After seeing the specs of my pack and how much I actually was lugging around, I found it a little bit ridiculous. I do want to try to get to the ultralight weight eventually, but when we started this channel, we were all amateurs. We pretty much still are, but we're learning as we go along, and We just want you to learn with us. Most of you who are not through hikers of the AT or the PCT or any of those things and are just really getting into this, that's what this channel is about. We learn together, we fail together, we succeed together. So that's what Knights of the Trail is about. This is the tent with my sleeping bag in it, so you can get a more clear view of just how long the tent is. I do not have a stake down, but in this bag, I believe the stakes are inside. And yes, we do have some aluminum stakes in here. For some little suckers, these are pretty heavy. I believe I could trade these in and lighten the tent even more. It has some guy lines. These are virtually weightless. Comes with 3 guy lines. Some other cool features is the rainfly buckles in. These plastic buckles here. And they just snap in place and you can pull them tight. They're also color coded, so red goes to red and black goes to black. Okay guys, so I hosed this tent down for about 5 minutes straight, mimicking a downpour. My first initial reaction is that it just sheeted right off. It beat it up and sheeted right off. I'm pretty confident that it's dry on the inside. I'll be surprised if it's not, but let's take a look. It is bone dry. None of the water had actually made it through, so that's really good news, really good. Well, that's my review of the Kelty Circuit 1 backpacking tent, and I have to say I'm thoroughly impressed. I'm going to have to test this sucker out and take it out on the trail. That's been a Red Leader review. Check you later.